What's up, family? It's another one from the Central, man. We good?
For sure.
Get the viewers, provide the viewers. What's up, guys? It's your boy Corn. I'm back with another Fuel by Pain podcast. Today I got some amazing guests. We ready to tap into HBCU culture, tap into what it means to be, young, prosperous, and amazing, man. So I'll let the guests introduce themselves, and then we'll get started with the podcast.
Okay, hey, my name is Alicia, and I'm a sophomore.
At the unsinkable Albany State University. Look, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, man.
Hey y'all, I'm Alicia and I'm also a sophomore.
What's up, y'all? I'm Gavin. I'm a sophomore.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Torrance. I go by T, and I'm a sophomore.
What's up, y'all? I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a sophomore.
What? What?
Actually, what's wrong?
Your name?
And your classification.
I want to rep my city. I can't do that. No.
You said your name?
Yeah, I did.
I thought, but I could have sworn he said, "Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Jacksonville, Florida." Am I tripping? Am I the only one who heard that? Everybody heard that? Am I tripping?
Well, I heard his name.
Well, I'm tripping.
Well, I'm Joshua Myrick.
There you go. All right. Yeah,
better.
what's that for?
All right.
LOL, man. All y'all sophomores?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. So as the audience can see, man, we got a room full of young cats. Young people. So the first topic of the discussion is HBCU culture, and I think we can dive into a point of what they thought they would see and what became their reality almost. So we'll get started with that. So first question is, what did you expect when you first signed up to even become or decided to come to Albany State University? Who's gonna go first?
For certain, I definitely expect to see more like...
Make sure the mic is at your mouth.
Like right here?
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
I don't know what your mouth is.
Pause. Wait, yeah, no. Yeah. But basically, like...
It's about right here, bro. Let's do it.
But yeah, I kind of expected more like a diverse crowd of like black culture. And not to say I don't see that now, but it's more so... It's definitely like Atlanta-centric. Like... I was expecting to come here and hear like Al Green from time to time. Then the next day I would hear Bob Marley. Then the next day I'm gonna hear Kendrick. Then the next day I'm gonna hear Huncho. But it's like Huncho, Thug,
Sexy Red.
I'm
so real.
That's cool, but like
That's real.
It's true though. Yeah. I understand it though. I understand it. It sounds like everybody you name is almost like you have an old soul. In a sense, and you ain't getting that. You gotta realize we're at a university, a black university. It's all about the trend. That's what it's all about. Nobody's gonna play Al Green. Who listens to Al Green besides us? Who sits back and really calm? That's our calm music. Everybody want to hear, throw that ass. He's scared of that. You know what I'm saying? You real deal. That's what's going on though. So that's what can we expect? For real.
For sure.
Ain't gonna lie, I really expect much, but I'm gonna piggyback off. He said it is very Atlanta-centric out here. Like, if you ask people where they're from, they're mainly from Atlanta. You barely hear out of state anywhere else. You barely even hear, like, West Virginia is mainly just Atlanta people. And I'm from Macon. So it's like, I only met one person that's from Macon out here, and that's it. So it is very Atlanta-centric, guys.
Not gonna lie. Same thing he said. I ain't really expect too much. I was going into like, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of my parents' house.
And where you from?
I'm from Atlanta. Thank you.
Atlanta. What school you went to?
I went to Banneker on South Fulton.
Oh no, you from that side for real?
Yeah, so I was really expecting much. It wasn't even my first choice of school.
What was your first choice?
FAMU.
Why? Why FAMU, bro? I mean, FAMU is an amazing school, but
it is. I don't know, cause I felt like I belonged there, cause I got along with the people there, and I ain't even from Florida, so like, I felt like I fit in at FAMU, but at the same time, I didn't want to be away from my grandma, far away from my grandma, so I didn't even know what Albany was until my counselor told me, and I just picked there, cause I'm close to my grandma.
That's love. I mean, shit, stay close to home. Grandma got needs too. She can't let go of her baby. You know how that go.
Also, to piggyback off of what he said, my first school was FAM as well. But I wanted to go for track. And then I didn't even run track.
Wow. What deterred you?
I cheered.
Okay.
Yeah, I did come here to cheer. But when I came to HBCU, I thought it was going to be more like... I mean, it is kind of like a family, but there's also a lot of hatred here and there.
Why do you... Oh, shit. That's a good topic. Okay, keep going. I'll let y'all finish.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that.
Like, it's also hatred here and there. Like, we supposed to all be a community, and some people be hating on what the next person got on, and they be thinking about more of the stuff that don't matter.
They think about the fame.
Yeah, the fame, the trend, like you said. It's more about the trend. And people that don't follow the trend, people see them as, oh, they not with us. Like, it ain't. Yeah. It ain't that.
Stop before you start. I can't cut this part out. Y'all, make sure I ain't the only one that can have this mic, okay? Y'all can't get it. Y'all can't talk to one another, okay? Let's pipe this bitch up, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you
All right,
go.
yeah. You gonna start back up? Let's talk. You ready?
I'm not ready.
I got something to say.
Okay, go.
She gonna go first, and you gonna interrupt her
What are we talking about?
because I don't want to break code where everybody
What are you
going
talking
out
about?
loud. So it's on you to start talking about your name and where you're from.
Oh, okay.
And then, wait.
What I thought about college.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right,
So,
3, 2, 1.
okay, so I'm not from Atlanta. I'm from Henry County. So,
Tragic.
Wait a minute.
No. I did post a podcast. My boy got locked up by Henry County police. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't mess with Henry County either. Henry County, the way they moving now, they moving real shiesty. You know what I'm saying? But what I thought about of college before I got here, I really thought what I seen in the movies.
That's good.
Okay.
What I seen in the movies, so I get here, I'm like, dang, y'all hating on each other and y'all talking about this person and all of that. So, yeah, but Albany wasn't my first choice either. Now, I don't want to sound like a copycat or nothing, but it was FAMU too.
Oh, y'all was just going to FAMU.
Yes, I wanted to go to FAM, but I didn't go because I didn't get housing. The day I got housing here, they called me later, like the next day, and they told me they had housing for me at FAMU, and I was here.
So,
And then after that, after that, I found out why the school is called the Unsinkable. Because my room flooded. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Hey man, that's God.
so I want to piggyback off of what you said about the hatred. The main reason for a lot of stuff out here that's going bad is really Fizz for real. Let's really get on.
Yes.
Let's talk about
Hold on. Wait.
It's really Fizz,
Because when I first got here, I would never forget it. I was walking under the bridge and they had these little Fizz hats. They was like, y'all download Fizz. I'm like, okay, cool. We get on here. It's smooth. Vibes, cool. Now we bashing each other. Like, what's happening? Calling out fades and all that. That's crazy to me.
You booty calling too.
I'm not even gonna lie. It's crazy that Fizz even exists. That was not a thing. When I was in school, that was not a thing. It was, if somebody was gonna be disrespectful to you, they had to come to you and be very, very blunt and personal with you. It wasn't nobody hiding behind the anonymous app. I don't know. This is getting. I feel like they made it specifically for college drama. Yeah. They knew what they was doing. That it just makes sense.
And then they added all the HBCUs in too. So now
exactly.
Yeah,
so that's what really thrown it in.
Yeah, they messy. And then you can like tag different schools. They is messy.
I wonder who over that. Y'all think it's a student? Who you think made Fizz?
No, what I heard was my bad. What I heard was that I think it's SGA, but they say somehow they can look at it too.
Say SGA again.
They said SGA. That's what I heard.
Make sure you tell them to.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So
Wait.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna get no trouble, but you hear that, Trey? They talking about SGA in charge of it now.
I don't think they was in charge of me because before
they just
it was
oversee
like a whole group. I could y'all not. It was like a whole group of kids literally promoting this around the whole campus, and none of them was the SGA people.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna do them like that. I don't think SGA.
That's what I was
talking. Trey was even trying to get Fizz taken away.
Yeah,
that's real.
So I don't think SGA's over. But I can definitely say the trajectory of the app they thought it would go in. I don't think that's realistic.
Yeah.
I think that they created the app for people to really come together. And
ain't
it did
come
the
together.
exact opposite.
They ain't come together.
Yeah.
It be all type of stuff on Fizz.
So, after 12.
Yeah, Fizz is like Twitter after 12.
I ain't gonna
After
lie.
12.
That app for the school to be able to see that app get real hectic.
I ain't gonna lie. I just realized. I learned that they can send pictures and videos now. At first, when they Fizz first got here, you can only do text.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you can add pictures and videos now.
It will only let you do like 3 messages too. It wouldn't even let you talk to nobody for that long. No.
But I ain't finna lie though, like with Fizz, yeah, it's messy, but I think the biggest aspect to me, especially with, cause I like had older cousins that used to always take me to colleges with them when I was in high school. I think the biggest difference ain't even really just the messy aspect. It's just like people are just knowing that anything can go on that app just like that.
And it doesn't matter.
Like you could be doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, so like people be at parties and they be afraid to dance and like have fun because it's like, I don't want to be on Fizz and then people gonna be clowning me, this and that.
Yeah.
That was my biggest fear, like freshman year. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just walking with my homegirl and they like, oh, that's his girlfriend. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like even little stuff like
That's
that.
ASU, bro.
Yeah,
I
it should be messy.
That's what you get when you go here, bro. It's just a big.
I love my
ASU.
school, but y'all.
Yes,
It's
That
just
was
a
my
big high
fear,
school,
too.
bro.
Speaking of high school, most of the people that I know that graduated in 2022 from my high school go here.
It's like a
So it's like a big high school mixed with
I ain't
both
gonna lie.
high schools that was in my
I
city.
feel like people that went here in class of 23, they went here because of what they seen on TikTok. Because I ain't gonna lie, I seen a video that was going viral. I was like, dang, I gotta go to ASU. But I was like, let me get my other schools in order.
Mhm.
Ended up here, man.
So I got a question. With places like with apps and stuff, I can talk loud enough. I hope it pick me up. With app, and if not, I can enhance it. With apps and stuff like Fizz, do you think it's taken away from your college experience?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Why?
Yes.
Why? Let's dive into that.
Like I said, like,
Make sure you talk to them. They don't
Yeah.
want to know.
like I said, it's more like people just so afraid to do anything nowadays. So it's just like parties, nobody want to dance, everybody on the wall hugging on their phone, trying to be mysterious, yada yada yada. But like I can't even really say I judge you because it's like I can't blame you because if I dance and this girl start dancing on me, they gonna take a picture. See, I told y'all he friendly.
Yeah.
See, I told y'all he be
Quick.
Nah,
just-
for real. Nah,
You
for
just
real.
don't. You don't even. You can't even know which angle it came from, bro. You can just be
You just
chilling.
be like, dang, they got me.
Like
Right,
you can't
for
even,
real,
you can't
for
even
real.
chop it up with somebody who you think cool, because then they're gonna be like, he did too much at the party.
So, do you think it comes from a place of embarrassment or from a place of like, damn, you missing my shot up to potentially getting right with somebody else?
I think it's
Not even,
injury.
'cause-
Definitely embarrassing.
Embarrassment because it's not always just like taking a picture and they go together. It could be you could just be doing something and it'd be like, oh, look at her, or
Yeah.
like stuff like
Not
that.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Outfit ain't on.
I think it's
understand
both.
It's
to be
a
honest.
Yeah.
It's it's crazy as it is. I feel like it's just another way for us black people to tear each other down.
Yes.
That's all that really happens on there, bro. And you got to think about it. And for somebody like me who preaches mental health, bro. That app should have been banned, bro. Like people been losing their minds over that app, bro. Like, so I don't understand why it has even been implemented into something that ASU even allows to just freely go. Granted, they cannot control what people download on their phone, but
Right.
you can definitely block it on the network. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can take certain steps, you know. So I sit back because I truly don't know what has all been put in place for Fizz, so I won't speak on what I don't know, but that's just my opinion.
But you know,
Yeah.
it don't help that like it's anonymous too.
Yeah.
So you don't know. So even though it's from anywhere, yeah, it's truly not. But like
So
to
that's
our
your
view,
school email,
On
like,
the back end,
Yes.
Yeah. but to our view, we don't know who's saying what, where it coming from, all of that. So to piggyback on your earlier question about is it a word of like embarrassment or, trying to get cool with someone, it can also potentially ruin your chance of getting in with like, orgs, business stuff, all of that. It can ruin that
If
too.
they
That's a
post
big
wrong
part.
stuff.
So,
If they post
that's why I
wrong
say it's
stuff.
both. Yes, embarrassment, but it could also damage your career. Because,
Yeah.
digital footprint that follow you all the way
Or
through.
how-
All the way
See,
through.
for-
Yes.
Yeah.
And like at HBCUs, I just feel like at HBCUs, I feel like reputation is currency.
Everything.
Oh
Like
my
it's
God.
everything. You can't
I
do
definitely
nothing
can
without
see
a good reputation. No matter what you do, you want to join an org,
Yeah.
you need a good reputation.
Like-
You want to be cool with this person, you got to have a reputation. And you got to be cool with people that do certain things And then they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, you talk
it's
to
about who you
You
know.
want
We
you
dive
around
into
me."
the conversation about HBCU culture. That is it. It's
Yeah.
about who you know.
That's what I'm telling y'all. This is the first thing that somebody told me. Trey literally told me. He said it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, and that has literally stuck with me up until this point. Like for
Trey
real.
motherfucker.
Yes,
Once
SGA
again.
president. Yes.
Turn on, man. Yeah, for real.
Literally.
That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I was just having a conversation with people the other day, literally yesterday, about HBCU culture and what it means. It's funny, I was talking about this podcast coming up, and I still forgot. But we was talking about how we were sitting at what was it? It wasn't a probate. What just happened? Homecoming, the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, the
all the
game.
priests on the floor, and they wanted to stroll or whatnot. And they told everybody, like, sit down, this ain't happening. You know, people were even threatened to be locked up for, you know, this was really happening, like, right in front of y'all. Y'all just didn't know. But, in a sense,
I was at work. I just seen a
like
video.
graduation, like HBCU graduations. Why do we take it away from, you know, the people who worked so hard for their accomplishments? You know, we're at HBCU. That is a part of what we call culture.
Right.
Why not allow people to, you know, have a good time and express themselves freely as they embark on this, as they're ready to embark on this new journey in their lives, bro? So I want to know from the standpoint. I hope one day I can ask somebody of a higher official why tear everything down when it comes down to an HBCU culture? Because if anything, that takes us away from each other, bro. That's what people love. The gym was exciting. Everybody loves seeing people stroll at graduation. I understand it's a respect thing. I understand everything is about respect, but it's also about having fun, and we don't want to get in the way of missing out. Of people missing out just because we're being harsh and putting policies in the way. This life isn't you aren't gonna get this back. You know, the president of the university should be out there recording, getting the mix just like, you know, just right beside the degrees, bro. That's what it's about. It's about unity. Like, that's what a lot of students and that's what a lot of people don't feel here at ASU. It's the family bond, bro. Granted, you have certain people you knit tight with, but other than that, bro, you stay to yourself. It's about who you know. So as ASU, we got to expand on that when we talk about HBCU culture, and I hope that somebody sees this and takes it and runs with it, man. But we definitely gonna dive into the next topic, which is how fake of this social environment college really is. So who gonna dive and take that first?
Man. Oh.
Listen.
I understand how fake these folks is here at ASU. I ain't gonna say everybody. It be certain ones.
It be certain ones. It be people that y'all be having on like y'all e-boards or something.
Okay.
Not even that. It could be your closest friend.
Friends, yeah.
It could be your closest friend, definitely.
Yes, somebody you thought you was like this with. Could stab you in the back.
You know what's
so
crazy?
fast.
It just shows how young y'all are. I'm sitting there being like, yeah, I knew this,
Bro.
Like this ain't no game. Like,
Nah,
you got so hard out here, y'all.
And it's like,
Nah,
you be trying to watch out for stuff like that, but it somehow, some way finds you.
It's always gonna
Every
find-
time.
Yeah.
It's like, when you know somebody, and then they somehow that like just get out your life, it's like meeting a new person, you gotta be like, dang, you gotta be worried like who they really is, because they could be
Right.
put on the front.
So, and that's the scary part.
And that's scary, especially here at ASU.
Everybody.
I'm gonna say the school name, Albany State University.
Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. From what I seen on Fizz, this school not even the worst for me.
No.
Compared to
No.
not the worst.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie.
no Fizz.
NCAT got it. NCAT.
Oh, no.
Morgan State.
Yeah, I see somebody get with a chair. I saw
Yo.
I saw
Dang, my phone.
Yeah, so man.
So also,
That's just
when y'all speak about people being fake, and what roles do you guys play? A lot of times you gotta ask yourselves that.
Okay. I feel like sometimes I can overspeak because I get excited about what we talk about. So I feel like sometimes that I play a role with doing that. Anybody?
Like, give it, like-
Speaking?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. So, and I will hard to say something about if they ain't willing to let you speak, fuck them. You don't need them in your circle. Like,
Yeah.
They supposed to be your friends for a reason. That should be a safe space for you. Like, what are you there for if you can open up and blabber for hours without, you feel me? That's what your friends are for.
One thing.
Here you go, bro. Oh.
One thing I would say about that, bro. Lord have mercy. It's not so much that I ain't gonna lie. I'm a type of person like I could talk all day when I'm in the mood to. When I'm not in the mood to and somebody else is yapping, sometimes I'd be like, bro, please shut up. But at the same time, like you said, if they're your friend, you know, they're gonna sit there. And that's what I do with them.
Yeah, and if they're your friend,
But he being honest, because he will listen to us talk, knowing he don't want to listen to us talk.
I'll go in there have a full conversation and be talking to myself.
Yeah, but a lot of people, like, you know, I don't know what y'all, personally, y'all won't tell me, you know, since I don't know what y'all going through. So that's why I listen. Even though I don't want to, I listen because y'all might not have somebody else to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, I always keep open ears. I'm like, dang, but they talking so much. But dang, but these my folks, man. These my people. So yeah.
You know, we're gonna piggy real quick off of what you said.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take a different route, right? Speaking about overcoming things, guys. You're embarking on a new stage of life. All you guys are sophomores in college. I can only imagine what the last 2 years or year and a half has been for you. What has been some of your toughest moments?
Yeah.
Here at Albany State University.
It's just gotta be right here at the school. It can be life in general.
How did you get through it, y'all?
Yeah. It gotta be like within the school.
Within the school.
Well, not within the school, so we can talk about like the first 2 years of college.
Okay.
Rent.
Out here now.
Rent.
Oh, right.
Power.
Okay.
Lights.
So,
rent.
Yo, hold on, let me see.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
Listen.
All y'all self-care?
Yes. We stay off camp.
All y'all self-care?
Yes.
Except the last.
Yes. All I'm gonna say is
You have financial aid?
we tried. Hey, listen, housing. If you watching this, y'all need to build more dorms.
No, facts.
For the upperclassmen.
Y'all gotta hurry that up.
It need to be for upperclassmen because the freshmen is just wasting it.
They taking over.
They come,
We blaming the freshmen.
party,
But
and
We blaming
leave.
the freshmen.
See,
What?
I feel like in the same sense, it's a double-sided sword because when you look at it, you was that same freshman coming in freshman year, you wanted housing too. So just because you moved up, does that mean that they shouldn't get the same opportunity that you?
No.
So you wouldn't want.
Dang. No.
Oh, I think she heard the question.
Wait, you said no as in like no, that's not what you mean, or no as in like no, they don't have the same privileges.
They don't have the same privileges.
I think. Listen. I think they should get the same opportunity, but
I
like,
feel like this generation that's coming up now, after our class, they're terrible. Like, do y'all not see what they're doing?
not all of them though.
No,
Not all of them. Like I said, they should all get the same opportunity.
just for school.
But
Be housing just like we.
if they mess up, I say kick them out.
Right.
Like right now.
A lot of people took the first step. A lot of people ain't got nothing else but coming to school.
That's true.
It's their escape.
True.
So,
True.
like I said,
My bad, y'all.
would you want them to be in the same position?
Look at
Yeah.
you. Guilty.
Yeah, I would.
Pull together, man. You gotta get pulled together like $250, man. She okay. She okay. It's the lights.
I mean, I feel like with the freshmen, and I ain't feel like I'll talk to ASU about that, not even just the students, because they ain't got nothing to do with the students. Now that I'm really starting to see things, a lot of the freshmen from like a different point of view versus a first point of view, I'm really starting to see like y'all are super lenient on the wrong people. Like, I ain't even lie. If you in here fighting, why do you get another room? Like, that don't make sense. But somebody who got a 3.5 from last semester online, still 54 on the waiting list. But buddy who just fought got moved from South Hall to East Hall. That don't make sense. You on academic probation from your first semester and you still got housing, but Miss 4.0 at home, who would die to be here right now, is 116 on the waiting list. Like, it's like, I feel like the bigger argument really should be is, should there be rules for people to keep their housing? Like, should you have a certain GPA to keep your housing?
A polar bear's gonna mess you up.
But
That's just gonna.
you said quick, right? Short.
I'd rather drown that quick than be suffering from the claws of a polar bear.
Nah, I think I don't know.
A polar bear is gonna
He
eat you
gonna
alive.
take your
big a polar bear is?
This one's
Bro,
Like, that thing is about the size of a shark.
But a shark gonna eat you alive too.
What it's gonna do? Walk?
Eat you.
Stay out the water.
Josh.
Polar bear, it can swim.
Real.
It's faster than me. And that thing hungry and cold. You know what it's like to be cold. You aggravated. All day, all your life. No jacket. Just mad.
What's up, guys? We back. We had to take a little break. So, to piggyback off of what you were saying, I just want to say, to put it in a different perspective, you spoke that you feel like people who mess up their freshman year, should not be given the opportunity to have housing again. And I say that in the same sense of put yourself in another pair of shoes. You don't know what that person went through their freshman year. You don't know if they had death in the family, because a lot of times it is contributed to partying, but who's to say that person doesn't learn? Who says that person isn't, in the back of their head knowing that they need to do better, but somebody isn't in their life to push them, but they find that person their second semester after failing so much. Oh yeah, I got a 1.2, but somebody comes into their life and say, oh, I'm gonna help pick you back up. I see where you dropped off. I see where you failed the first time. Now, because college is a learning experience. That's what it's for. You're here to mess up. You literally left home to mess up. That's what college is for. So I would say, man, everybody deserves grace. That's what God is for. Everybody deserves grace. All right.
My counter argument to that is, yes, that we're in college and we're here to learn, but this isn't high school and we're adults now. Like, things have consequences. Point blank. Like, when you leave here, things have consequences. You get a ticket, you paying that ticket. Your parents not paying that ticket no more. So if you break the law, yeah, I expect the school to hold you accountable for that. Point blank. Like, you don't get suspended no more. You don't get, you can't come back to school for 2 days because you.
Yeah.
No,
you gone for a whole year.
Yeah.
Immediately.
You in the county. Just like that. So I feel like we need to like really make these freshmen, because they don't really get it. Like, you're not a kid. Nobody's going to be patient with you like they used to.
Who did they get it from?
Their parents.
Obvious. But what if they can't? Because most people, over 95% of us, grow up in single parent households where the parents is worried about money, not really teaching the kid how to be a kid. So who did they learn from? Because a lot of people when they come here, the reason they act in the ass is because their parents are so knit tight on them throughout high school. So when they get to college, this is such a freedom for them that they don't even know how to handle it. It's why they mess up so bad, which is why that second year is so critical. Because we had a men's ASU Kings meeting today, interest meeting today. And somebody was in that room talking about how they had a 1.2 GPA after their freshman semester, that first semester. But it's because what somebody implemented in their life. Somebody came into their life, a grown man, and told them, like, get your shit together, bro. It's you versus you. It's you in the mirror, bro. Granted, I understand your point. Actions do have consequences. The expectation is the expectation, but that does not mean we don't deserve second chances.
I completely agree. And the reason why I'm not being as what's the word I'm looking for? Sympathetic is the fact that, my mama raised me by herself. And for the most part, she was always at work. So, she raised me up, but, like, she couldn't always be there when she wanted to be. Mm-hmm. So I'm not finna make no excuses for somebody else who grew up just like me. Because I know how I turned out. You can ask anybody at this campus. I had a perfect reputation. I ain't get in trouble. I ain't never did nothing stupid. I ain't never broke no law. I was always put up. I was always doing what I had to do, no matter what. So, I get. We came from different environments. I know where I came from. I know where I go home to right now. It's not the best place in the world. But at the end of the day, I'm an adult and I'm very aware of, like, anything I do could just ruin my life just like that.
Yeah. So I see what both y'all saying, but a lot of the time, the reason freshmen mess up is because the people they surround themselves with. Yeah. Some people come here be the greatest kid ever raised, and they'll do a whole 180 because of who they surrounded with. And that's what plays in that too. Sometimes that messes up people's lives. So you also got to choose who your friends are, who to surround yourself with, who's going to keep you up and not hold you down and keep you back. That's it. Sometimes it plays into that. Most of the time, it's a friend group.
Yes.
I agree.
I feel like that's a phase that usually hurts, though. Sadly, finding those friends and keeping them, finding the best interest. A lot of people, like we talked about earlier, bro, people got, hidden gems.
Hidden gems.
For real, you know. People really be out here to be against you, bro. What friendships have y'all had that failed?
Oh,
You know, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, messy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not.
We're not being messy, but we just keeping it real how it really is.
This person don't gonna go here no more. But my freshman year, second semester. I think it was second semester, right? When that big old fight broke up.
You was in the fight?
Nah, I was getting my hair done actually in the lounge in the 5.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Yes.
Bro.
Choose your friends.
First, let me get down. First, we had 17 people in our friend group. The
17?
biggest. Yes.
Well, that's too many.
Exactly.
It was. Because we tried to, we met so many people. So we was trying to, okay, they cool, so you can be in here. So, one day, I don't know what really happened, but one of our friends had said something to a dude girlfriend, and the girl wanted to go get her boyfriend, and he was like, "What you said?" And I guess Jeremiah told him what he said.
He smacked him. We can't
him.
say the name, but the boy
The boyfriend smacked.
Yes.
Smooth.
That shit was on Fizz.
But
It was on
he
film. Everything.
yes,
Video on the slap?
yes.
Yes, I think I said
I might have the video.
on film.
But what's crazy is I'm the one that was doing his hair.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
Oh, pull that video up.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he told me.
She was doing his hair. She doing his hair. Wait, was this the day when the day when your roommate
Yeah. Okay, so boom. So that fight had broke out, right? And then after that, we had drove to the store. We went to the store up the street to get something to drink because we had made rotel, right? We had made rotel that day, y'all. We was cooking up. Y'all better tap in with us. So we had made some rotel 80. Then we got thirsty, so we went to the store. Me, my other homegirl, and my other homeboy. We went to the store. We come back. She outside trying to stop her roommate.
She found that.
y'all, my roommate. So I go. This is before they come back from the store. You know who that is.
You know.
Nah, we'll double check. Nah.
No, you know who that is. Who slapped him?
You know who slapped who.
I'm sorry, but we had.
That's
Who this
him.
I think it is?
Yes.
No. Oh my God.
Bro, it happened so fast.
Y'all.
He never came back after that.
Yes, and he
didn't
left
come
after
back
that. At the dude,
Wait, what's that?
what's his name, slapped him. We ain't never seen him
that's
again,
so
y'all.
sad.
We ain't never seen my mans again.
Ever.
And the crazy
Yo,
thing was, somebody
don't-
asked me, they was like, "Can you bring a charger upstairs?" And I'm about half asleep. I got a blanket over my head. I hear a smack. I come upstairs. People was arguing.
Bro, yes, the slap echo, y'all. The slap echo where everybody heard it.
I don't know what's going on. Well, I turned around with that.
But okay, so in this same day, after that fight, I go downstairs. I forgot what I was going outside to do, but I see my roommate sitting on the side on the bench. Y'all, I kid you not, I thought she was okay. So I go, hey, and I say her name. She like, hey, Lay. In my mind, I'm like, oh, she drunk. She drunk. So I'm just thinking she just drunk. She walks. She grabbed my hand. I'm like, okay, let's go inside. She walks through the Hall 5 parking lot.
It's always Hall 5, bro.
She started running. Car coming. I'm running after her. Like, girl, get out the road. So they pull up. All they see is me running across the street.
We pull up from after the store because we had got the juice. So we pull back up. I'm looking out. I'm like, that's Lay. They like, no, it's not. I'm like, that's her. Look. So we all get out, and then you go ahead and finish.
Long story short, my roommate tried to fight everybody. We think she was allegedly laced, and
I still think that to this day
we
on
think
myself.
her friend
I
part of
literally-
it. I'm not gonna claim it. Listen,
Hey,
we
look,
can't.
That was on Fizz too.
Yeah, it was
that-
on Fizz too.
That was on Fizz. You might know it. You might know it as a girl that got laced at Hall 5.
I ain't seen that.
Oh yeah,
Fizz.
yeah.
No, don't tell me.
You might don't tell me no more.
Guys, I'm not looking at it. I'm not in the
I will.
Okay, so
I will.
anyways, no, but I felt like the friend that she chose, that wasn't your friend. And at the end of the day, when it was all said and done, it was time to actually see if she was okay. She had went somewhere. She wasn't even in Hall 5. She had went somewhere. And all I gotta say is, bro, don't be trusting nobody with no white van, bro.
Right.
We trust the white.
Oh man, 40, cuz 40 years old.
Yeah, bro. Her friend was like some old dude getting her nails done.
Let's speak on that.
They was gone all day.
Let's speak on it. Yes.
I can't find it.
It's okay. I will. So,
Grace of God.
speaking from a standpoint, bro, of like sophomores, how do y'all feel about dating here?
Ooh, let me see that. Let me see that.
Oh, look at
Okay, so I feel like dating here. Y'all know that TikTok that be like, oh, that should be. Oh yeah, that's my man too. Yeah. Everybody, if you think that's your man, that's not your man. Everybody talks to everybody. Everybody.
First of all, I just want to say, it's not every man, but I will say,
The female.
this is probably the lamest thing I've seen since being here. I don't know why y'all think it's cool. To piggyback off what you're saying right now, it is not cool to have every woman on camp in your face all the time.
Or in your bed.
If you got a girl, stick with your girl, because there ain't nothing out here. So I don't know why y'all be so hell bent on me like, hey, this is why we last week.
Tight shit.
She bad, ain't she?
Hell yeah.
She bad.
Hell
You like their attention more than you like her attention. That be the problem. I be catching on with y'all boys.
That's tough.
Oh, you like
No. I thought you thought this like
Dating.
Man.
I'm
go ahead.
gonna piggyback off what you said. Shout out Schmidt for that one. He told us this. You was there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the ballroom. It was hell week for like freshman week. We first got down there. You can cuss, right? We good? It'd be like 2 words. He said, you can kiss her. You can tell her you love her, you can hug her, but at the end of the day, your bitch is not your bitch.
Hey.
You can kiss her, hug her, tell her you love her, but at the end of the day, she not yours.
Yeah.
But that's not for everyone, though. That's not for everyone. But it do
Okay.
apply.
I feel like coming to this school to find what you want to say, college love. I don't know,
yeah,
college love story.
It exists though, y'all.
It'll be a.
they gotta be the right.
It'll end up as I ain't gonna lie. It'll end up as a hell love story.
Yeah.
Really, really, because from like people talk about what y'all got going on, or rumors, or he say she say, or just really trying to downplay what you have going on. So really, if you date somebody here, it need to be on the low.
Honest,
Keep it on the right.
I say if you're gonna date, don't do it your freshman year or
Yeah.
your first half of sophomore year. I say wait till you settled in with your GPA, you got all your stuff going right, and then you find your person where you can actually focus on them, and you got it where you can do other stuff too, multitask, where you're not distracted all the time, worry about this, that, all of that.
I feel like the freshman year. So when you break down relationship, dating, I feel like freshman year is the perfect time to date. When I say date, the actual meaning of date, meaning go out, experience different people, go on walks, go on dates, bro. Like, don't be out here just splurging, giving your time to everybody, but understand and learn new people. You don't know. You might meet the person of your dreams. You never know. So go out there, take that leap. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid what might happen.
I'm glad you said that. I feel like that was kind of the biggest lesson I learned. My freshman year of college was like, I was so used to like a Florida woman. And
How are Florida women? They aggressive too?
don't disrespect my queens, please. But they're not aggressive. They're assertive. And what I mean by that, they're not gonna let you play in their face, and they're gonna talk to you about it. They're not gonna call you I could cuss, a bitch ass nigga. Oh, you need to tighten up, yada yada. No, they're gonna say, I didn't like the fact that you did this.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about it.
that's really Atlanta.
And
I feel like Atlanta people are like that. Yeah. And I really hate that it comes off as that, because it's like, dang, you can't even. As soon as you say you're from Atlanta and you a girl, oh, they gonna think you just ghetto.
through
or
my
like,
experiences, right quick, with Atlanta women, my experiences, I ain't gonna say all,
It's just like
I feel like with them, everybody else knows what you did wrong but you. And then you will find out last. That's my experience with Atlanta women. But Florida women, they coming to you. Now, depending on how you want to respond to that, they going to F with you or they not. That's my experience when you say the aggressiveness. It's not aggressiveness. They just going to tell you what they want. And I actually like that. Like, if I'm tripping, every time. Oh, you good. Yeah, like that.
I'm tight.
I said the main reason. Tight. I said the main reason why. I said the main reason why it's hard to really, like, at this school specifically, why it's hard to really find a relationship is, I'm not saying all, but most of the females out here are stuck up. They act like they too good for anyone sometimes. Like, they real bougie. Like, it's hard sometimes. Like, you can't even strike a conversation with some people.
But
They'll
some
shut you
guys
down
are like
there.
that too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Guys, too. But they'll shut you down like that. They won't even give you the chance, won't say your name, none of that.
They won't even look at you.
I did that before, so I'm gonna quote that. I did that before. I've done it before.
Thanks for proving my point. Tight.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Women.
I ain't gonna lie though, because it be some ways that boys, well, young men be coming off. Like,
I completely.
That's true.
that they be all that cat calling. Don't do that.
So that's boys.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, how boys be we walking by and then hey.
Blue shirt.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
What happened to her?
Okay, I get what you're saying. Let me specify what I'm trying to say. So like someone that's nice, respectful. They come up to you, but sometimes they don't even give you the chance. They'll be rude to you right off the bat.
Nah.
Cause she not trying to hear that.
Let's exactly.
Let's
It's
be
hard.
honest.
It'd be hard.
She not trying to get the nice guy out the group. Like why are we kidding ourselves? That's why.
She wonder if you got money.
I'm telling you.
But
You got drug.
start cheating on you and stuff, right?
No, that's why.
And you got a Hellcat SRT Durango.
That ain't all women though.
And the switch with the drum with the boo boo boo. I'm telling you.
Like, on the behalf of the ladies and the fellas, to piggyback off what you just said, I ain't finna lie, fellas. Just because you're respectful, just because you're a gentleman, don't expect nothing out of it. Because I ain't finna lie. My biggest problem with even the gentlemen on campus is a lot of times I only see y'all be respectful to attractive women. Mm-hmm. I don't see y'all be attractive to, chopped women. Ugly people. Really? Like, I don't see y'all be polite to other dudes. I don't see y'all hold the door for everybody. Y'all open the door for fine people. So it's like, even when y'all do be gentlemen, y'all do it for the wrong reasons a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Like, I've seen people hold the door just so they can, like, get a sneak peek. Oh,
no, I hold it up for everybody. Every single soul.
That's real.
But it's just like, do it for the right reasons. Do it because that's what you want to do as a man, not because you're trying to get what you want. A lot of times. So I feel like we got to, like, change our perspective on that gentleman aspect as well. Because a gentleman is polite to everyone.
So, but also to put in that perspective, bro, that guy that's opened the door for the way he getting out of it isn't a gentleman. He's a con artist. Like, it's just that simple.
Playing checkers out there, man.
Chess.
Real deal waiting. He the stud in the group. Like, real deal waiting. Like,
The 6 man
we
on
get
the
it.
pitch.
We get it.
He got 30.
Also to say this,
Off the backboard.
I'm gonna say I think this is a male and female thing. When y'all have, like, when you date somebody and you close to, like, the opposite gender.
Like homegirls.
Yes, homegirls, homeboys.
Yeah.
I feel like that plays a part too. Because I don't even know how to explain it, but like somebody that just came into you start talking to, you got opposite sex homegirl or something, y'all hanging out, and then your girlfriend or your boyfriend get jealous. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like you're saying, like, you know what? I could give you a situation, but I'm not. I'll give you an example. Basically what he's saying, like, if I got a girl best friend, right? But I start dating a girl and she becomes jealous of my girl best friend. That's her fucking problem. And that's from a place, let me come back. Because of the comments, let me come back. That is her problem, but it's also on the man to reassure her and let her emotions flow just as well as yours. Allow her to know in that situation that she is the queen. There's nobody replacing her, and it's all about how you go about stuff, bro. Like, don't come at it as an issue. Like, be ready to sit down and have an adult conversation. That's all it really comes down to.
And to piggyback off what he's saying, what you said is true too. But a lot of times, some people don't be drawing like lines with their homegirls. Sometimes homegirls will do what girlfriends be doing. That's why they be tripping.
Wearing booty shorts in the kitchen.
All of that, they be jumping on you. All of that.
I'm already knowing.
I've definitely been there, bro.
I ain't like you took the words out my mouth. I was gonna say it's not the girl problem a lot of times because I see it all the time on camp. A lot of y'all just don't set boundaries with y'all like opposite sex friends. Like,
you gotta think about the ratio too.
I get that, but it's just like, why is your homegirl staying at your dorm overnight? Like, you
Crazy.
No cap, you heard me?
even if she not sleeping in your twin XL, like maybe she just on the floor, cool. But it's just like still
The principle behind
that's the principle of it. I mean, like, why is y'all having movie nights in matching pajamas?
You know what? I really don't get? People be unrealistic. Like, why are we kidding ourselves? We live in a day and age where we really are drawn to each other, bro. Like, people are going to fall in love. People are going to have feelings. The fact that we be thinking that we can spend 24/7 around somebody and, call them our friends and not fall in love with them. Eventually, I don't know what y'all do, but me, man, you got 7 days. You got 7 days. 7 days and I'm in love. Just playing. Nah, for real. I'm just playing. But nah, that's real for me though. Them feelings start coming in, y'all. That's all I don't do. Like my female best friend, I have to I cuss her out like my little sister. That's the only way. Like she just like, it's bad. It gets real bad. Real bad. But that's the connection we have. Like, that's the boundary we have. Like, we don't play them games. Like, that's what it is.
I feel like I kind of figure out pretty quickly if I like have like a certain type of, I wouldn't say attraction, but preference with a woman is like within the first month I could be like, cause with them my homeboys, they're not my homeboys.
Yeah.
Like them dudes.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like in my eyes, you like kind of a dude like after that first month, but like if you like still girly to me after like that first month, and it's like, oh, okay, and then like you do certain nice things to me, and my heart kind of jump a little bit.
Yeah,
I know.
sure. You feel me?
Yeah. You got no business being my friend.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Like
Completely
that.
understandable. Absolutely understandable. She in there cooking. She
look good
She
cooking,
scratch your
too.
back. You feel me? You come home, she don't put your do-rag. Best friend, I got. Huh?
You ever had somebody brush your waves?
I mean, I ain't had waves for like 4 years. You gotta have somebody just
I was in love, bro.
playing your beard.
Boss splurged on Valentine's Day. I know that.
I didn't.
I ain't brushed my waves for a month. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful right there.
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I'm for real. I'm a mean one.
you know who?
I'm mean.
I am too.
Yeah,
For sure.
for sure.
You can ask anybody in this room.
I'm a lover boy, but I'm mean. Real shit.
I'm
real mean.
I'm just honest.
No,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm too honest. I am too honest.
Unless I like you, then I'm tender. I'm real tender. I get tender.
To piggyback off of relationships, I also feel like it's harder to find relationships in our generation because we normalize the wrong shit.
cheating.
Yeah.
I was just saying.
Cheating.
Yes, like we normalize the wrong stuff.
Your girlfriend will glorify you for fucking off. Like, man, go get that nigga. What are you talking about? Like, that be the fucked up part. And you be liking it. Y'all friends be doing that? Girl, go get that nigga. That's
No.
That be the, look, they want to lie.
Right, they got that.
Right now.
They don't talk to another nigga.
Yo,
Wait,
that's what I'm talking about. See, lying.
No.
Wait.
No.
My man's telling the truth.
Well, maybe.
Look, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Leisha, I done seen both of y'all do it at one point at a time, and it wasn't either one of y'all. I done seen where like the dude, maybe he wasn't really at his standard. Maybe the relationship had like a rough patch, and y'all kind of encouraged like, go dance with him for the night, like have a little fun while you. I done seen y'all do it.
Oh, with Maddie? I ain't gonna lie, I've done that to Maddie. I've done that to Maddie. But it's because of the situation that she in. It's different.
See, that's the problem.
Now you're part of the problem.
Bro, grandma just died, but he just didn't tell y'all.
We just discovered the problem.
Literally.
Somebody's trying to get your get back.
Look at her thinking about it.
No,
You the problem.
it's not necessarily a get. Y'all gotta understand the situations. No, bro, y'all gotta understand the
We just heard it
situations.
verbatim. We just heard it firsthand.
Y'all gotta understand the situations.
Yeah, you see
Our homegirl being a bad situation. Hold on, wait. Listen, before we start, I'm so sorry, but we gotta fit for this. We ain't gonna say too much. Just our homegirl being in a bad situation, and she just needs to leave that person alone. And
She don't care if.
So yes, I encourage it sometimes.
She's a sophomore too?
Yes.
That's a sophomore in her.
I thought about like telling her stop messing with him.
Yes. I have messages. Yes.
Of course I did.
I not told y'all
That's her problem at that point.
That's her problem. Leave it alone. Hey, even I tried to tell her.
Well,
I tried to tell her.
It's okay.
At a certain point, I started yanking on because I'm like, I know he's not leaving.
Josh.
Buy me some shoes while you at it.
I ain't gonna lie. She will splurge. She's a trick. If y'all looking for a trick, she's a trick. Listen. Don't sell my friend out like that.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just playing.
So as y'all can see, man, that dive into relationships, man. But ASU is a place of horror for relationships. It is a horror movie. Real life. Real life. You know, it's like the real horror movie. Like it start out good and then end with everybody dead. Like it's just like that. So my advice to you is don't get your love life mixed up in ASU. Granted, it is possible, man. Love is out there for us all. I would just say from experience, and I think anybody else in here found love. Raise it. Raise your hand if you got heartbroken. At least one. Type shit. Where we all in the same boat. But that will lead us to our next, topic. It's about loneliness, after, going through those phases, dealing with people, not dealing with people, finances, college, classes, all of the above, and how it portrays on our mental health and brings us down, and what do those moments look like? So we'll get into that.
You want to start still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't fly like when I first got to ASU, I was like, I was so lonely, it actually gave me like an identity crisis. And what I mean is like, I would like take the certain steps to make friends and have a certain social life. Cause I'm like, throughout my life, I'm so used to like just clicking, just like that. And then I'm in Georgia. The culture's different because this is Atlanta's culture. This ain't Florida culture. So they y'all kind of different. Y'all operate a little things, and certain things ain't cool over here that was cool over there. So I'm so different. And then like, I'm trying to make friends with people and like people just not clicking with me. And I'm like, what's going on? And it's making me feel like, dang, am I awkward? Like, I thought I had social skills, but I guess I didn't. And it's like, it made me really question myself. And I think with college is like, it's so easy to just be isolated. Like being alone in college is not the same as being alone at home. It's something different because it's like all them thoughts in your head just creep.
Looking at them four walls.
Walls.
And don't let you be on that hill with them brick walls.
It's like jail.
Yes.
Jail cell.
Yes.
So it's like being lonely is genuinely horrifying in college, and I cannot explain it. But yeah.
So, to piggyback off of what he said, first week of college, y'all. No, I'm gonna say first 2 weeks. My first 2 weeks of college were terrible. So, I got cheated on.
The first 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, that's your...
No.
First 2 weeks?
Listen, I was in a relationship before I came. Mind you, listen. Mind you, I set up. I was like, if we go to school, I said, I don't mind still being in a relationship, but if you don't want to be in a relationship, you want to go to school and be free, you can do that. He said, I want to be with you. I said, okay. We got here 2 weeks later. I got cheated on.
Y'all both came here?
No.
Please don't go to school for a nigga.
No, I was not going to school, to the school that he wanted to go to. Anyways.
How long y'all dated before college?
A year.
Listen. Keep going.
Anyways, that same week, I got dropped out of a stunt and was in a sling.
Bro, I remember.
Yep.
She walked in class and was like,
I walked in class in a sling. I didn't know her at the
I
time.
was like, dang, I hope she okay.
And then I didn't have no friends, so I would just be in my room by myself.
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
Literally. And then I got moved. Me and my roommates, I stayed in East Hall first, so it was 3 of us in one room. Me and my roommates got moved to Hall 5 because they found mold in our room, and I was the only one that was in a different room. So I was by myself. So it was even worse. It was like, I really don't know nobody. I don't even know my roommate. So I was just by myself. And then they tried to become friends with me. And at first, I ain't gonna lie, I was still isolating myself.
She didn't like me, y'all.
Y'all was roommates?
No.
Oh,
We was in the same class.
okay.
But yeah, I did it like her. Honestly. I thought because she was stuck up, because that's how I thought she was stuck up.
I'm stuck up when they first see me. I don't know why.
It's her face.
You know.
You do have an RBF. You got a mean RBF.
Yes, it'd be your face. Like it just.
You was
it's
very
just-
unapproachable.
Yes, very unapproachable.
RBF is insane.
Wow.
Acronym.
No, you gotta see on watching on camp. It's bad.
She just be like,
Off the wake up. Don't dare mess with, man.
And the slow blink don't make it no better. Like slow blink.
but yeah.
I'll just be like,
Then I met her and our other homegirl. Then I met these monkeys.
Oh.
Entry monkey? I didn't know monkey then. The
That's
monkey
insane.
started.
I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
wow.
We do not see where
So,
racism.
I apologize
I
for her
mean,
outburst.
this is every day.
Yeah.
It's-
Anyways, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Who talking?
Wait, we talking about loneliness?
Loneliness.
I got something to say too.
Off what you were saying with the friends stuff. I know the first week you got down here, I was lonely. Cause out here, I ain't gonna lie, it is hard to make friends. Like if you don't make friends out here, within like the first 2 weeks of your freshman year, you're honestly cooked. You're cooked.
But it's also
Everybody click up like that.
the first week you meet, your freshman week is not gonna be the same.
They
freshman
click up
week.
so fast.
But they
man.
click on their
I
stick.
thought I was tripping. They had like friend groups like 20 deep, and I was like,
Yes.
I don't even got one.
It just go from area. We went to the
The
same
area code.
Yep.
I
Oh,
realized.
you want to what's called? Oh yeah.
I'm on the west side.
Jacksonville was not like that, bro. At all.
I know somebody from Jacksonville right now.
Jacksonville was not like that.
You know Trey?
Trey.
Nathaniel. Trey be cheating on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's
he from Florida.
He from
Yeah,
Florida.
that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my main men.
Yeah, Trey funny. Shout out to Trey, man.
Shout out Trey be cheating.
I don't know if you be cheating.
But on the loneliness topic, man,
I apologize.
Ooh, I wasn't talking about you cheating. I was talking about Trey cheating.
oh no, he
Trey,
said
they said you be cheating.
he said it.
He said he be cheating.
Do you be cheating?
He said it. It's in his name.
He said it the right way, man. Yeah, I ain't talking about.
Wow.
I ain't blame my man's out.
Hey,
Ain't no shame in his game.
Yes, but on the loneliness topic, man. Remind you, I came on a Friday of the what week was that? What was it called? Yes, I came on that Friday. So my roommates, suitemates, they're already in there. I'm just not moving in, bro. I don't know nobody but 2 people that go here.
Moving was Monday, right?
Yeah.
You had a whole week before.
The whole
Okay.
week.
Yeah.
So everybody else already got their group.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang. So every day I'm going back to Cal. I'm seeing them with my my homeboy that I went to high school with. But you know, I'm too scared to go there because I'm like, bro, what if I don't click with them? Like, what if I'm not cool enough or something? That's why
That's real.
that was really what was going through my head. So for like, probably I'm gonna say like 3 days. After the 3rd day, I came with them. You know, it was cool. And now we homeboys. They're my folks and my boys, man. I want to change it for the world.
We just saw them boys too.
Yes, man. Yes, but if you can, the first day you go, explore. Go to a student center, library. It don't matter what you do.
Yes.
Go
explore.
do something.
And the big way to make friends, ain't gonna lie, go to the stuff that they are holding every day of your freshman week, or you gonna be lonely for real. Cause that's where I found all of them. Every day, the group just got bigger and bigger just from going to those events. And plus, you gonna learn something too.
Yeah.
So that's why I will say ASU do an amazing job at bringing students together that first week. You know, I feel like this whole podcast we've been grilling ASU. You know, Granted, you deserve to get grilled. I love you though. I graduated from you, so it's just the people here. People make the university.
Yeah.
Look bad.
That's what we're speaking on. We're not speaking on the university
Itself. We're just saying
the people here.
Yes.
So
the people that attend the university.
also, we're speaking from our
Our point of view.
On that camera watching through
My point of view. You watching me.
No input in the lives of these individuals, man. Granted, you can give some advice, but it's all love. That's what FBP here for.
Yes.
And I ain't even lie, on the opposite spectrum of loneliness is like, please, for the love of God, do your job as an ASU student, as a Ramley. Speak when you see people. You don't know what these people go through. You don't know how many friends this person got. Bro, like, I swear to you, at least twice a day, and people don't know I do this, I will literally just walk up to anybody. No, I don't care what they look like. I don't care how happy they look. I'll literally just ask them, are you okay? Straight up. And like, the way they faces kind of glow up like, oh, somebody really cares, it means something. I literally had, I'm not going to say who, I literally had somebody like a week ago literally DM me and be like, I thank you so much for like asking if I was okay, because I really was having a bad day. And I really sat down and like chatted with them. And we chopped it up for like, what, maybe 2-3 minutes? But the fact that it even had an impact like that on somebody, like, we as students need to like have a bigger responsibility on like keeping everybody involved.
Care of each other.
Like,
Especially the people that's older than us. Now, I ain't gonna say it's for everybody. All people that are older than us, especially people I be around, and I done met, they hold us accountable too. That's why you gotta have people that gonna hold you accountable, and I like that they hold us accountable, because at the same time, if I do something wrong, they gonna let me know. If they do something wrong, I'm gonna let them know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna air it out where everybody can hear it. So I'm put them to the side. Hey, this one cool, bro.
You need people.
Yes.
yes.
Real quick, can I piggyback off that?
I ain't feeling like my freshman year, and I'm, because I swear, I seen it so much my freshman year, like, I swear to God, I was never going to do this when I became upperclassman. If you see these freshmen tripping, upperclassmen, sophomore, junior, senior, speak to them. Don't get on Fizz. Don't get
start
on
talking.
And start talking about them. Talk to them. Help them. They need guidance, bro. You would be so surprised how many of these students never really had like
mentorship
that really like told them what to do and what not to do, because they really don't be knowing, and y'all just be sitting there judging them and like making their reputation worse. You just like
Egging it on.
Like, talk to them. That's it, really. But yeah,
That was a big problem my freshman year.
Yeah, what I can say is mentorship, like students helping students, like for older students, getting advice from older students, it's like, okay, cool, they helping me out. Like, it's about who you know. So mentorship, freshmen, I would say when you come into your freshman year, do look for a mentor, like somebody you can trust to talk to, because mentorship really helps a lot.
Mentorship. Yeah, I love my mentor. You know what I'm saying? She keep me in line every day. No matter where we at, mid party, anywhere. She gonna keep me in line. So shout out to you, man.
Okay. Be sure when you coming in, a freshman, you coming in to get a mentor, make sure the mentor isn't your peer. Okay? That's the first rule. First rule. And I say that simply because you don't need somebody telling you how to get your life together when they're trying to get their life together. You can't be in the same. But no, for real, bro. Be willing to expand your circle. Do not allow your mentor. I don't think your mentor should be somebody within the same caliber of you, as you. You need somebody of a higher spectrum, higher standard. Somebody that's
somebody you can look up,
challenge you. You know what I'm saying? Like
somebody that's gonna challenge you. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want my mentor to be like somebody with even like 2 years older than me. Like I like to go big and beyond. Like I just feel like my mentor has to be somebody of some substance, like a CEO, somebody running a company, somebody actually in the position that I want to be in. Yeah. Otherwise, what we got to talk for? And that's why, to piggyback off a lot of stuff, that's why a lot of things at ASU go wrong, because the wrong people are trying to be mentors, are teaching the wrong, and they are instilling the wrong principles into these people, into these kids. I didn't want to call them kids. But yeah, you got seniors and juniors acting like freshmen again. doing the same things they've been doing all 3-4 years. That's why it's not elevating, because you looking at the wrong people for glorification. You looking at the people that's in every single party for, to be your big brother, big sister, because you want to get put on with the same stuff. Be that person to join the book club. Be that person to join the gardening club. Do something different. Join the anime club. I just saw that. That's different, bro. Like, do something different with yourself. It's okay to be different. If you have not seen the Hot Boy John podcast, go back and watch it, man. Being a lame is okay.
It's much easier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sitting back and minding your business, bro.
Everybody not in your business, but for real, that's my little spin off of.
I can say one thing about like being to yourself. Staying off camp has kept me so calm. Like, kept stuff away, like the drama away. Like, I can escape all of that. Go home.
Staying off camp got to be lonely though. It was. I ain't gonna lie.
When we first got down here,
Yeah.
When nobody's here, it is.
Oh no, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, when nobody's here.
Albany's dead.
Yes.
No, I live here. Oh no. Yeah, I'm
you're a local.
Chill on them.
Yeah.
I mean, he graduated.
graduated. Yeah, I graduated, got a job here. It's like, it's crazy, y'all. Like, the life that y'all be talking about. Like, I went through a relationship. I've stayed with my girlfriend for 4 years. Like, I've done that. I've lived that life. So, yeah, that's why I'm
Where is the
have a podcast like
times?
this. Talk about it. As always, at the end of the FBP podcast, we try to take one more dive into these lives of these individuals and ask them to give some advice to an individual behind the camera. Some words of wisdom, words of affirmation, some advice that can actually use, especially with them being sophomores. I'm actually intrigued on what they have to say, what they've seen and what they need to push out there for other folks to kind of take in.
I'll be the first one. Man, one advice: join an org. Join something.
Yes, get involved.
Get involved with the school. Cause I'm gonna say this: I wasn't gonna do anything. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't gonna do nothing. I was gonna go to class, go to a few parties. I was gonna be not doing nothing, be boring. But until I really like, bro, I gotta do something. I want to do something more. So I joined SGA and Crunk Squad.
Shout out Crunkishas.
Yes.
Shout out Crunkishas.
I thought he said something else. I thought he said something.
No, shout out Crunkishas.
No, I thought he said shout out them golden peaches. Listen, he might like it like that.
Yes, man. Yes, but
He like it.
oh no, bro! Don't say that, bro. I hate that song, bro. I hate that song in my soul. But yes, man. Join the org, man. Get involved. You gonna meet. I met some of my lifetime friends in Crunk Squad in the org and stuff. I still talk to them people today, every day. I don't see them as much, but I still love them. Yes, just get involved with the school, man. You'll meet some wonderful people. Yes.
Okay, my word of advice is, let's see. I say keep your head up. No one knows yourself like you. So if people try to tell you to do something that you don't want to do, you can always say no. You have the right to say no and walk out.
Yes.
If you don't say no, granted my language, you're a complete dumbass. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
You're just dumb. You fell for that. Another thing, if you feeling lonely, please, if you feeling lonely, depressed, anything, I know a lot of people be afraid to do this, but please go to a counselor, therapy, just to talk. Find someone to talk to. Yeah. Don't hold that in to yourself, because all that's going to do is make it worse.
My bad.
On your own time, though.
Let the person. my bad. I thought he was saying something. Let the person that you talking to be somebody you don't know. Because you might get a different viewpoint than somebody you do know. Because they hang around you all the time. They might think you know. But if you get from a stranger, they can put you down, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna feel judged.
Yeah, feel judged. Because you don't know that person.
Yeah. Like you gotta talk to you tomorrow.
Right.
Like, I can tell you this and be gone. You feel me?
Right.
It's real.
I feel like, piggybacking off what he said, making sure make sure you have somebody, but make sure you surround yourself with the right people. Don't surround yourself with somebody you know you can go to parties with. Surround yourself with somebody you know you can go to meetings with or organization interest meetings and stuff like that. Like somebody, yeah, you can do both lifestyles with that hold you to a higher standard than you may hold yourself or other people may hold you. Yeah. You got anything to say?
Some advice, man.
She has me down for this podcast. He don't play games.
So I feel like some advice is sometimes silence, like not reacting to anything at all, is better than reacting to something.
Yes.
So if somebody coming to you with, oh, they saying this, they saying that, don't say nothing at all. They just want a reaction. So
Get it from the source.
Get it from the source. If you ain't hearing from me, then it ain't true. Like that's.
You say will corrupt you.
It will corrupt you because it's like you could be eating a chicken sandwich at the calf, and somebody comes to you and be like, "Hey, then you do this and this and that." What?
Play telephone, man.
Nah,
For sure.
real.
And
Yeah.
telephone, we all played telephone in high school.
Exactly.
How ineffective it was.
Yes.
It didn't make it to the fifth person, so why would you be playing like that?
Yeah.
Like that's why I hate hearing about like she said what. Yeah, I don't even know what I said. Keep on.
But yeah.
I mean,
My biggest piece of advice is like, be true to yourself, honestly. And shout out to Zay, because Zay was like the person who made me really realize this when I first got here. Because like I said, it was such a culture shock to be here. People from Atlanta, they got their own little thing, cool. But I'm from a completely different part. And I'm thinking I had to adapt to them. But really, I just had to be more myself, like be true to myself. Because Zay was like, everybody was drinking, smoking, yada, 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 party, sexy red. And then Zay was just like a church man.
Yeah.
Wearing suits.
Yes.
People
Every day.
Every day.
Like,
He preaching and stuff.
and when I seen it in person with my own 2 eyes, it made me realize, like, dang, I could really just be myself and people gonna love it.
Right.
So please be true to yourself. If it don't feel right in your heart, you ain't gotta do it. If it makes you feel good, do it. If you want to watch anime in the student center, nobody gonna call you lame. And if they do, they lame.
That's on them.
Do that. People gonna approach you be like, dang, is that Fire Force? I love Fire Force.
somebody out there for us all, dude.
Like, real talk. If you like wearing suits, somebody I'm gonna approach you and be like, dang, you spiffy. How you tie your tie? And I made friends like asking people like, how you tie your tie? Real talk. Like, just be yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Be true to yourself. Because that's how you gonna find out you love yourself. It's really just being that person. Because nobody can be you better than you can be you. At the end of the day.
To piggyback off it, so a lot of stuff really start with self-love for real. If you can't love yourself, you gonna be in a dark spot trying to please everyone else. So please yourself, self-respect, self-love before you start doing other stuff that's out of like your box for real. Learn how to, know yourself, learn yourself. Learn who you finna be, who you want to be before you start going out for real.
Yes. Also, another thing, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do anything. And another thing, the gut feeling, especially when just go for parties, anything that's got to do with off campus, or just like a friend group in general. That gut feeling telling you, listen to that gut feeling. Trust me. 9 times out of 10, your gut is going to tell you, listen to yourself. Trust me. Your brain already know what weird, like something weird what's going on or like danger or something. It's going to let you know. So just listen to your gut feeling. If it feel off, be like, nah, just step back from the situation. Be cool. Another time, especially when it comes to parties, it's always going to be parties here. ASU.
Yes,
This is a party school.
You don't have to go to every party. Don't go to every party.
Don't go there.
You do not have
Don't go to every party. Do not go to every party.
That's what.
Where something pop off.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
You do not have to be, y'all, you do not have to go to every party to make friends. You can make friends on campus alone during the day.
Yeah. I met Josh through SGA, so you don't have to go to parties, and he's a pretty cool person. So.
He's a hot squad.
I met her in class. I met these two in the lounge.
She did meet me in class. Yeah.
I feel like we just one of a kind.
And you also meet your longtime friends in college.
Yes.
You just gotta be the right.
Just make sure it's the right
people. I'm telling y'all.
Hey man, I feel like each and every last one of these individuals kind of sparked the conversation of trusting yourself, knowing yourself, and believing in yourself. 3 principles that I feel like should be embedded in each and every last single person. Granted, sometimes it takes us a little while longer to find it, and that's okay. So if you're watching this, it's okay. Like, these are sophomores, and I would hope 2 years from now we can have another conversation and kind of compare life. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Like, if you're watching this, know that you have time to grow. Know that no matter where you are in life, bro, it's never too late to start. It's never too late to begin. It's never too late to mess up. It's going to be okay. Just keep remembering to put one foot in front of the other, and you will always be okay.
Yes, and keep your head up.
That's it, baby.
Yes, man.
FBP out. As always, I love you. Until next time.
Bye.